Okay, so I saw a proposal by I think it's the Trump administration for a policy designed where they want to own corporations. They want to own a slice of corporations, and I'm gonna explain um, some of the ways to fix this system to make it actually a plausible proposal. So basically, what you do, the most important part is that they need to own all corporations. If you're gonna make it to where you're gonna have these socialist ideas, then you need to have ownership of all equally. Okay. Well, you can even have it to where the bigger the corporation gets, the more the company gets controlled by the government or something like that. And the more stake that the government gets in its ownership. And the reason why they're doing this, the reason why they want to have stake of ownership in the companies, because they don't want to change the tax structure. They want to keep the tax loopholes open. Um, so so they want to solve the problem, and that's, or maybe they don't want to actually keep those loopholes open, but they are open. So what they're trying to do is solve the problem through um, means of ownership over those corporations. But you need to do so equally. So if you're going to own stuff, if you're going to take control of a company, then you need to do so equally amongst all corporations, all companies in the United States. Okay, uh, uh, the smaller they are, the less of a share you take, and then the bigger they get, you take more or whatever. And then you also have protections and things too. And because eventually we're going to be giving the people a UBI payment structure. So once they start getting money, that's the government paying towards the corporations. Based off the total tools, how much tools have increased our production capacity. We calculate each threshold, and I've done the median calculation already, and we're already at $82,000 per year just based off of 50% redistribution of the tool gains, the tool productivity gains. And so uh, basically what they're trying to do though with their system, their proposal, is they want to make it so you want to make it so they're using ownership of the corporation. That way, if they do tax evasion or whatever, then the government still maintains its value because the companies become increasing in value. So they're still getting their piece of the pie no matter what. So this is their way to try to do it. So you need to have it equal, and you need to have it go up the more that the bigger the corporation gets. Maybe only to a percentage of 36% or something like that, maximum cap. I think 36% tax should be the highest taxable percentage rate in a free world. Anything above 36% is total robbery. I mean, that's total robbery. And um, you know, the thing is they want to keep the current tax structures in place. That's their plan. So my solution is to do those simple changes of making it to where it's for all corporations, and it's for it's for basically um I forgot what's going with that. But I shoot all my videos in one shot, so you get what you get here on my channel when you're watching my videos. But yeah, they want to do it. They want to do it in a backhanded way. Basically, they want to they want to change the structure to where they can own stake in the corporations, and then once they own stake in the corporations, then they could start to produce goods, and they get a a, a percentage of that. But the thing is to try to maintain free market principles, and you need to do this evenly if you're going to do so. And so but the thing is how do you get the means to the consumers? That's the part that they need to realize, is that you can do this system right here, and this gets you gets the government ownership in the corporation, so you don't have to fix the tax structure. But if you just have a UBI based off the total automated production percentage of the GDP and have it issued on a government issued debit card that's tax free federally if used on the card for the user instead of pulled out as cash, then cash will have a higher tax transaction rate. That way, anyone using cash pays a little bit more tax when buying goods and services in the economy. And then after you do that, you basically incentivize a basic level cash free economy without forcing it on the population. That's the important part, is to try to solve for the automation problem, because automation is going to lower human value to $0 and destroy the consumer market as we know it, because we're making humanoid robotics with AI systems that will have the knowledge of every specialist in the world in every single robot. So every robot can be a specialist in every single field. And so we're going to be replaced just like that, lickety split, gone. We're not going to need humans for anything. Humans would be a liability. It's uh, it's just far better to have robots, and it's going to be cheaper. And the free market always gets the best bang for the buck. And that's going to be robots. It's because humans have a minimum cost per hour, so that labor cost quickly gets parodied, and then humans are completely obsolete in the job market. So you need redistribution of the goods, and the people owning means of production is the best way. It's the only part of a communistic system that's any good. Every other aspect of a communistic system fails in comparison to the free market. The free market is superior in every single way, shape, and form, except for the people not being able to own the means of production, because that's what creates this automation problem. And that's what my system solves for, is we solve for the automation problem. So the more we increase our tools, like we calculate how much tools have increased our production capacity and how many humans it would take to replicate that production capacity, and then we have a sliding UBI value. So the more we increase our production capacity with using tools like AI, humanoid robots, even the wheel, sticks and stones are tools. Cavemen have been increasing our production capacity since the beginning of time. And basically, we can do this and we can calculate exactly how much we should be receiving. And like I said, a middle of the road number, low on what I would guess more towards the lower end, is $82,000 a year currently. And we can have it to where we could start with $1,000 a month, and we acknowledge where it's supposed to be today, and then we slowly ramp up to the amount that we're supposed to be receiving. And the more that we ramp, and the better that the system performs, and then the more the more that we can ramp it. So as we ramp it up, we can ramp it up quicker if everything's performing correctly in the market and all economic functions are maintained. So, anyways, that's really the primary system for this. But in my system is to have automatic flat tax. So because the system will be on blockchain with proof of work or um, proof of stake, one of the two. I think proof of work is better because it's equal amongst all values in the economy, and that's really how you maintain a good system. Um, Blockchain ledger, but ultimately, yeah, that's going to be the system, to where with mine you have that, and then you have automatic flat tax. So the large corporations can't avoid taxation because it's automatically applied amongst every transaction. So it's calculated based off the total amount of transactions, because it's in the blockchain. It's all open to everyone, and everyone can view it. So it's calculated right in the open, and so they're trying to avoid that type of system. But really, it's really the best system for all parties involved, because whoever makes the best products, the most compelling products in that capitalist market, should be succeeding, and that's who will succeed in this world, regardless of the tax structure. It'll be who makes the best products and services will win. It'll be most compelling. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I've already gone over 10 minutes, so it's too late. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're new to this channel, you might want to hit the subscribe button, because otherwise you'll probably never see this channel again, first of all, because just by some miracle you're here if you're not already a subscriber. And yeah, make sure that you tell me what you think in the comment section, because I want to talk to you down there. I almost reply to everyone, because I think I actually do reply to everyone. If you unless you don't want me to reply, if you say like, don't reply to me, I'll be like, okay, I'll just hit like. but but yeah, if you got something to tell me in the comment section, and let me know. So, and hit the subscribe button and the like button, and you can share the video too. No one ever shares videos though. You can put it on your X Twitter, or your Facebook, or your Instagram, or whatever the fuck, your TikTok channels, TikTok Big Bog. Anyways, hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing, incredible existence and time, and I'll see you all around in the next video. Love you all. Bye.